Welcome back to 420 Quiz It. We're gonna take a little anamorph cleanse. And I remembered that 420 has another meaning, sort of a
What?
euphemistic
Oh, no.
that all the kids are talking about.
First I've heard of it.
And so the Animorphs quiz doesn't quite have a theme song, but this one does. I like to call it, Is There Ganj on Mars? So
Great. Well done.
This is going to be a simple this or that quiz. Much more and hopefully less traumatizing than the Animorphs quiz. It's a very simple test I'm putting you to. I'm going to show you a name, and you just have to tell me if it is the name of a geological feature on the surface of Mars, according to NASA, or if it is a commercially available variety of cannabis. Now,
Okay, all right.
Would you believe that the record keeping, when you compare NASA to the recreational cannabis industry, not quite, apples and they don't quite match up.
Okay.
But so I'm using Leafly. Obviously, your Uncle Euphemio could be growing whatever kind of strain in his basement. We're not
Lemon
talking
diesel,
about
yeah.
those. We're talking about the ones, available in stores and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a question in regards to the rules. Is this strictly a this or that? There's no both options.
You're very smart to ask. There are both options.
Okay.
Okay.
no.
All right.
I won't tell you how many.
No,
because
I
I
don't want
also
to know
don't
that.
know-
I just
Oh,
want
I
to.
don't know how many questions there are.
If that's even an option.
Yeah.
That is an option. Yes, that's really
Okay.
the origin story of this quiz, frankly.
All right.
No.
Can we just because I would feel better about it, can we change marijuana in the lower third to say cannabis?
Yeah, that's an outmoded term.
Yeah, we are not using marijuana anymore as a term. We use cannabis now.
Thank
Apparently, pot is also not for the same reasons, but if you say I'm gonna go buy some pot, then the teens laugh at you.
Yeah.
Oh no! Laughed at by teens.
Yeah,
That is.
what could
weapon.
be worse?
Honestly, I've been being laughed at by teens since I was one, so.
The fact that
Since before I was one.
the fact that
Right.
weed has been an ongoing thing for as long as it has and just is kind of stuck. It's kind of like that's cool. I don't think you can call it dope either.
Well, it lends itself to songs so much. Like
Ah.
smoke cannabis every day is not a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
What about
I don't
jazz
know.
cigarettes? Can we still say jazz
Yeah.
cigarettes?
I feel like
Spliffs?
that's back. Yeah. Split?
Yeah.
well, then let us embark upon the quiz. Your first name is Cabbage Patch. Is it a rock or is it a nug?
I think that one's both.
It's both.
Oh,
gotta be both.
they seem pretty. I'm just gonna go with cannabis.
I'm going to go for the dank of nugs.
So we have a both already. You think I would do that to you right out of the gate?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I see how it is. Or the devil's cabbage.
Mm.
Feels
Those
like
are the choices on the board.
Yeah, I went with cannabis.
I think Matthews did too. Yeah.
Okay, we
Right.
locked in.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, let's find out. It's a Mars rock. From Sudden Intermission.
Oh no!
How could
Mars
they have?
spoiled the end.
Hooray, half right.
It's right there. How could it not have been?
You can't just list both on everything and then be like half
And
right
then
all
get
the
a
way
half
through the
point.
quiz.
No.
All right.
We aren't gonna do that.
I'm just disappointed in the cannabis growers at this point. Like the
Yeah,
growing
it's-
community should have used this, and I'm mad they haven't.
Like I knew that was a Mars rock because I'd heard it mentioned before, like a while ago. Just kind of twigged my memory, but I was like, for sure, it's weed.
Because lettuce and stuff gets used a lot, so it was just like, well, Cabbage Patch must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's
Yeah.
kind of nostalgic. Cabbage Patch dolls, Cabbage Patch
Exactly.
Kids.
A lot of
Yeah.
it does depend on. A lot of Mars rocks seem to be named after what was in the zeitgeist at the time.
Yeah.
Oh no! When was Mars
Hopefully
discovered?
there's a Pickle the Elmo Mars
Yeah,
rock.
Mars was invented in 1955. So
Okay.
Mars discovered.
okay, let's move on to our next test. Pinnacle Island. Is it a rock or is it a nug?
Both?
A rock?
Both.
Rock.
I'm gonna say just weed.
Just weed. Got two rocks and a both. Oh, what is? No, nobody got scores that last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a rock? Is it a nug? Is it both? It's a rock.
Yeah.
Opportunity mission.
Is that what I
Damn
said?
it.
Rock, rock, rock.
I said rock.
That's a point
right?
for Heather.
Yeah, Carrie said rock.
point
Carrie and
for
I
Heather.
were
I?
like, yeah. We got
Yeah.
this.
Okay. Good.
We're
Making up
experts on
for
rocks.
lost points in the Animorph test. I'm glad that it's leveling out so far. Okay, next up, Batgirl. Is it a rock or a nug? Or both?
Weed. I mean, cannabis.
You can say weed. Weed's okay.
I can say
still.
weed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weed.
I'm not familiar with the terminology at all.
I'm gonna
going with-
I'm gonna say weed.
Yeah. Same.
Everybody's saying weed?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You are all correct.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Although I honestly did want it to be named something on Mars because
Mhm.
I really liked that idea. Batgirl goes to Mars.
Yeah, being able to point to a rock and go, that one's Batgirl.
Yeah.
Up next, Barnacle Bill. Is it a rock or a nug or both?
Both.
Rock.
Both.
We haven't had a both yet.
This is a good candidate for both, I think.
Was that 3 boths and a nug?
And a rock.
And a rock. Okay. Well, let's find out. Rock or nug? It's a rock.
I'm so good at rocks.
Your
Wow, you-
knowledge of Mars rocks is unsurpassed.
You know your Mars geology.
I am impressed.
Wow.
By process of elimination, you also know your cannabis. Okay, pot of gold. A rock or a nug or both?
Nug.
Rock.
Nug.
Both.
Rock, nug, rock, and both?
Okay, you
let's
said
find
nug,
out.
didn't you?
I see 2 nugs, a rock, and a
And a
both.
Okay.
Matthew said both? Okay.
I said both.
It is both.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Dang.
It was arduous to try to comb through Leafly and find out which nugs plausibly exist and which are just typos.
Definitely feels like a lot of work.
Midas muffler. Nug or rock or both?
Nug.
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 Beach.
Nug.
Rock.
Oh.
1 rock and 3 nugs?
Yep.
I suddenly doubt myself.
Okay. It is a rock.
Oh,
no!
wow.
My rock knowledge is going away.
It's from Viking. That's okay. I can kind of understand why they wouldn't do that today.
Oh,
But
you know what?
yeah.
Midas mufflers were very popular in the 50s when the Mars was founded. Yes. Okay. I understand now.
My like the tires. I don't know. It's
I
Mars made of
assume
gold?
mufflers, honestly.
Sergeant Pepper. Is it a rock or a nug or both?
No.
It's a
Nug.
It's a that's one of those the Fox flying game pilots, isn't it? Sergeant Pepper.
Yes.
Star Fox?
Yeah, Star Fox.
Colonel Pepper, I think, was actually
What
his
is his
name
little
at the-
catchphase? Is he the one
Do
that
a
gets
barrel
shot at?
roll.
The
Do a
Lonely
barrel
Hearts
roll.
Club band.
You're thinking of Peppy.
Yeah, the Lonely Hearts Club.
Ah,
General Pepper was the was their dog-looking
okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's a space thing. So rock.
nug.
Both.
Nug.
Rock, nug, both, and nug. It is a nug.
Nug.
Heck yeah.
It seems like it. Yeah.
Come
I
back.
the ones that ended up in this quiz were the ones where I went, really? Why is this in there at all? Dilbert's boss. Is it a rock or a nug or is it both?
Oh,
Rock.
I'm trying to figure out which one's supposed to be the insult, like why you would call that your boss.
It's a rock.
I'm gonna go rock.
in the interest of aspirational guesses, is neither an option.
I'm not gonna let you. No, it's not.
Okay.
No.
I'm not gonna mislead you.
Rock.
Was that rocks across the board? Is everyone
I went with Nug, but I
Okay.
think everybody else chose rock.
Yep.
okay? Heather's the iconoclast. What if it was a rock?
Yeah,
No.
rock.
I'm gonna go talk to my rock friends more often.
I want a rock.
Yeah. Tell me about Dilbert's boss. See what they say.
What? What? Why is he there?
What
Have you
about
not like
Dilbert's
exported
boss?
him off to Venus yet?
I just want to know about the person who decided, nope, this is what we're calling it.
because I think because it's the shape.
Yeah, I think it has to be like a silhouette thing.
It has the weird like horn type things that he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's accurate. It just seems, yeah, very free associative. Like, and that one, Sergeant Pepper, and that one.
Oh, okay. So it's like what we would name clouds if they managed to stay in formation
Yeah.
for long
Yeah.
enough.
Precisely, if the clouds were denser. Yeah.
Or
it's a great way to think
star
about
constellation things.
it. Yeah. Oh no, Dilbert's boss is so beautiful tonight in the clear sky.
I can just see it sparkling up
Goodness.
there.
Just, he's winking at me.
If you follow
we
his
could
right
throw, we
horn.
could throw him into the sun for.
Both. Please be both. Please
Oh.
be both.
There's no way that's not a nug.
Nug.
2 nugs of both, Matthews.
Oh, 2 nugs
Same
and 2
both?
boths. Wow.
Okay.
This could even up the score.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, Chad is really windmill slamming on this one. Is a nug.
Yes!
Yes!
Ah.
Time!
4-way.
Oh wow, it is a dead heat for the top.
Oh, that is.
We're
not a
so much
pleasant-
better at
Oh
this
my
quiz
God.
than we are
Numbers
in
to see.
Animorphs.
Yeah, this is apparently a much more balanced quiz than the Animorphs quiz.
You're seeing top end game design here.
Thank you. Up next, Marvin the Martian.
Nug.
Both.
Both.
Nug.
Nug nug both. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to tell you it's a rock.
Dang it.
It's a juke, right? Because Martian's in there, but that would
Yeah.
be too
Yeah.
easy. But it is that easy. Up next, Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Okay,
Yes.
that's like a Disney thing.
Both.
Disney
Rock.
was popular in the 50s.
When Mars was invented, yeah.
Yeah,
Vintage
Mars was
vintage.
invented.
I'm gonna say Nug.
I'm gonna say both.
I think rock.
Heather, what
Rock.
did you say?
Rock.
Okay, we got a nug, 2 boths, and a rock. Is that what I heard?
I think so.
Oh, I said both.
As long as you
so-
remember, we'll go by the honor system.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it is a nug.
Dang. I thought for sure they were trying to get around the mouse's like naming conventions, and they'd seen something with the Mickey Mouse ears on Mars.
Ooh,
They're like,
That
we
was
can't
me.
name it
That
that.
was,
That was just
Yeah.
Beej, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
just me.
I just assumed that this was a fake out. This was supposed to be one that like sounds like you definitely call it a nug, but
Yeah.
but it's definitely somebody in the Mars naming commission.
That's
Yeah.
why I was thinking both.
Yeah, that's that you found the gist, the heart of the quiz. SpongeBob
Now,
SquarePants? Is he a rock or is he a nug? Or is he both?
both.
Nug.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go both again.
Yeah, both.
Nug.
I feel Heather has really thrown a wrench into this quiz. Because I fully intended for that first both to be like, twist! What's reality anymore, man? So everybody windmill slammed both on that, yeah?
I'd say
Yeah.
nug.
Okay. We got nug, both. Well, nobody gets points because it's a rock.
Again, cannabis growers. What?
Because
The weed
Opportunity was
naming
like, what,
community
early
is
aughts?
really
SpongeBob was hot back then.
just
Yeah.
disappointing.
I mean, yes, I didn't know SpongeBob was around in the 50s.
I mean, if you tried to name
He's
SpongeBob,
deathless.
like it makes like stoners should totally be about. I would totally smoke SpongeBob SquarePants. It's a Pineapple Express variant or whatever, right? Like sure,
Yeah.
Right.
but
Yeah.
that that because it's all going corporate now, that if they named it after SpongeBob,
Mm,
They get sued
mhm,
by
mhm,
Viacom.
mhm.
absolutely.
Mm,
You're good. You're
fair.
Unless
fair.
Nickelodeon's getting some new business ventures they haven't announced yet.
Should really think about it.
I mean,
I mean, that might be what their Fight Club game is about.
also, very few people know that SpongeBob SquarePants was actually named after the rock that was found on Mars in the 50s.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Common
Because
mistake for
canonically it
people
is
to-
on Mars.
Yeah. The sea they're referring to in the theme song is actually the sea, one of the oceans on
Right.
Mars.
The now
Right.
empty seas of Mars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why they can burn. They can
had to
burn
bore
fire.
down to find him, but then there he
Mhm.
was.
Mhm.
I take as high praise that this quiz, you're disappointed if you're wrong and also disappointed if you're right. It's high praise. Okay, where are we? This is question 18. No, 13 out of possible 18, I think. So we're
Okay.
nearing the end.
Okay.
Mint julep. Is it a rock or is it a nug or is it both?
No.
Nug.
Nug.
Wow, confident nugs all around.
Yeah.
Sounds like a drink. It's probably a nug.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
a food, like something refreshing.
It
You know what would be
doesn't
great right
sound like
now?
a rock shape.
A mint julep.
Yeah.
Well, too bad. It's both.
mind.
Ah,
Who
is
looks
it-
at a rock and goes, "That's a mint julep"?
I just
Somebody
assumed we
who
were out
wants
of the
to go to
both
the
zone by
Kentucky
now.
The both zone.
Yeah.
The both
Wow.
zone.
It's all the confident both guesses. Most of them have not been.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Is the both zone where
John
Jonathan
both
Jonathan
lives. Yeah.
Jonathan Jonathan lives in the both zone.
The both zone.
Hmm.
Jonathan. No, never mind.
Thonathan?
I was trying to replace all the N's in Jonathan with TH sounds, but it did
Both
not
of
work.
them.
Oh, that's hard.
Hang on.
Might I come with you, Pontius? Or maybe some assistant.
Jothathoth.
Jothathoth.
Yes, there we go. Lives in the
So-
both zone.
Jothamos.
The both
What
zone.
is Jothamos a nug or a rock or a both of them?
I think it's a
Gotta
rock.
be a nug.
Both.
I'm gonna say rock.
I'll go with both.
Rock, nug, both. And I missed Matthews. I missed yours.
Rock.
Okay. Rock, nug, both. And rock. It's a nug.
Yes! Got there.
It's a point for Heather.
Wow.
Wow, Heather, the Dearies are dominating this.
Man,
We don't even
Very
touch this
close
stuff.
second from, but yeah.
I'm not up with the smells.
Oh,
and
come
stuff.
on.
Bonanza King. Oh man, I want to know what kind of
Everything's
rock
Bonanza
looks
King
like the
green.
Bonanza King.
I think that's the name of a fireworks store in South Carolina.
Banana. Bones.
Bonanza.
Bones King.
Nug.
Nug.
Both.
Heather, what was your?
I desperately want this to be a rock, so I'm just gonna say rock.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Manifest it. It is a rock.
Yes!
Ah.
Wow.
Ah!
This is absolutely making up for your performance in the Animorphs quiz.
Ah!
You're
Oh my
manifesting one of
God!
those somehow.
You okay there, Beach?
I just can't believe it.
Oh, okay, I thought your nose might have gotten broken or something.
Oh, because of the like arms
Just
up,
jam
just
your nose
something
bone
like
into your
fashion
brain. Just, I
husband.
can't take it anymore.
You would have heard me curse.
Bus.
Not on the bus, surely.
Swashbuckler. Is it a nug or is it a rock or is it both of those?
Nug? Nug.
Nug?
Both rock.
Nug rock, both rock. I saw her open for Cynthia Rothrock.
Oh yeah,
Swashbuckler.
they gave Beach my point.
Oh yeah.
Just-
Hey!
Oh no! Hey, no, that's not covered in the prenup. You each get your own points. Yeah, swashbuckler is a nug.
Got one.
It seems, I don't know. It just seems like there should be more sort of pirate and sort of nautical Mars rock names.
Maybe they're trying to discourage the pirates from like coming to Mars.
That's an excellent point. You don't
They're
want
like,
Mars pirates.
Yeah, we name it
Mm.
after them, and they'll think they own the place.
That's really ultimately why billionaires are trying to get to Mars so fast, is they want to have like a pirate LARP up there.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Come on, no, come on.
This is the last one. Cookies and cream.
Nug.
Nug.
Both.
No, I'm gonna go rock again.
It's probably
Nug.
a rock like Heather said, but I'm sticking with both.
I want to see
Okay.
the cookies and cream rock.
Nug rock, both is what I heard.
Did we
And
crash?
nug, yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
okay.
that's, I
We
guess that's
crashed.
one of everything.
Yeah, we
Okay.
crashed.
Okay.
We did crash. We crashed into,
else?
we were taken over by Mars pirates.
Yeah.
You know what happens.
Press F to pay respects to the bus.
One too many taps to the left, and off the side I went.
So Matthews, you guessed both.
I guess both.
And
Did
I'm
you
on
guess
Nug.
Nug?
Yes.
Nug, Carrie, and Mars.
Rock.
I
Mars,
don't know why I
rock.
called you. Okay,
Nope, I'm Mars now.
you're Mars now.
Give me my rock.
It is both.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that is a pretty even set of numbers.
Wow.
We got 666, which seems
Good.
all too
Good.
appropriate.
Great.
This is
Perfect.
Thank you
Perfect
for
intended.
playing.
just like
Thank
we
you for-
planned it, just the way we rehearsed. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I'm glad
So
everyone
that's-
followed the quiz script.
What are the cumulative scores across all the nights? Do we know this? Do we have access to this information?
I
wasn't
think
even
it
keeping
would be
track.
Matthews who would be winning that, given that Matthews is at 6, and then like
Matthews has
the
pretty
Animorphs.
definitively crushed each quiz so far.
I'm sure the VST is going to have a whole spreadsheet with all of our scores in them. So yeah.
I mean,
I should
honestly,
hope so.
probably just wait like 30 seconds and somebody in chat will say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's true.
Yeah. What's important is that it's not that anybody won, but that apparently I lost.
No. The important thing is I called something a rock that everyone else thought would not be a rock,
Yep.
and it was.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I called my
Multiple
friend
times.
Mars just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I became a planet.
Yeah.
The bringer of war.
I'm
and
good
Beej-
with this planet.
Beej lost by 1, which is a pretty respectable margin given, we were throwing so many rocks on Nugs.
And I was making such a comeback. But, oh, whatever. Then all you caught up like real hurry and just went right past me. So I blew all that energy early on.